Welcome back once again to another session of Azure Administrator, and in this session I'm going to help you how to configure VNet pairing. In previous class we have already discussed about what is VNet, how we can set up a VNet over a Azure portal, but now this time we will create two different VNet by using a different class based IP address, and after that we'll try to make a communication between two different VNet. So, VNet pairing is a topic. VNet pairing is a service that can help us to set up a communication between two different class-based IP address, or if you have a two different VNet and you want to communicate between each other, then VNet pairing can help us. So in this class, we will discuss about the concept, means the prerequisite, about the procedure, and also we'll discuss about the components of VNet pairing. So let's move ourselves to desktop screen and discuss about the concept, and after that we'll discuss about the procedure with the help of our own Azure portal. So before that, if you're new on my YouTube channel, if you're watching my video first time, so please do subscribe your on Teach Me Cloud YouTube channel. So let's move ourselves to desktop screen and discuss about the concept of VNet pairing, why it is important, and what are the components are required to set up a VNet pairing. So let's move. Now we are on page of our desktop screen, and let's talk about the concept of VNet pairing first, because if you know about the concept of any services, I'm not talking about the VNet pairing only. If you know about the concept, definitely you are able to manage and implement the service over Azure portal. As per the name suggests, the VNet pairing can help us to make a communication between two different VNet. For example, we have one VNet with name of class VNet. Okay. In class VNet, we used 192.168.1.0/25. This is the CIDR value, or you can say that the address space. And I think we have already established or created one virtual machine in class VNet. This time, I'm going to create another VNet, right? Maybe with name of training VNet, right? And we will use a separate IP address, separate class of IP address like 172.16.1.0/25. This is B class based IP address, and we'll also create one virtual machine in the second VNet. The IP address of our VNet first, I think it contains 192.168.1.4. IP address of second virtual machine, which is contained 172.16.1.4, correct? Because as we know that whenever we create any subnet in our VNet, as per the requirement, Azure will reserve 4 different IP address for self for the backend resources. Now, it's really difficult to make a communication between each machines, because 192 is a class C and 172 is a class B based IP address. So I don't think we have option to make a communication. If you have a router, if you want to establish a route between two different IP address based machine, then we are able to make a communication. But without router or without any specific route, we are unable to make a connection. So you can say that if you want to make a connection between 192 to 172, you must need to establish at least one route, and VNet pairing is considered as a route. So this is our agenda. Basically, we are trying to make a communication between two different class based IP address, right? And VNet pairing can help us. So in our case, we have already created a class VNet that contain a 192.168. Something based IP address, and our agenda to create another VNet in same location, maybe different location or maybe different account as well, because the VNet pairing can help us to make a communication between any location, between any resource group, subscription, or even any other different Azure portals as well. So I hope you understand about the concept of VNet pairing. We are trying to make a communication between two different VNet and two different VNet based virtual machine to each other by using the pairing connection. So this is the concept. Let's move ourselves to the Azure portal and discuss about the procedure, how we can make a communication between two different virtual machines. Those virtual machines are available in different class-based IP address or different VNet. So what I'm going to do, I have already created one VNet with name of class VNet. We are able to find, we are able to see class VNet is available. I'm going to create another VNet with name of training VNet with different class based IP address. So let's select your subscription. You must need to use your own resource group, and this is the VNet name, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to proceed with name of any name like training VNet, right? Second VNet we want to create with name of training VNet. Yes, I wanted to put it into the same location, means US location. Next, about the IP address, we have already utilized the class of class C IP address already used. So that's why I'm just going to proceed with another IP address like 172.16.1.0 slash 25, right? 25 will contain up to 128 IP address, and let's add one subnet as well, right? It's mandatory to add a subnet. Like I'm going to proceed with name of HR subnet, okay? And about the range of IP address, so same 172.16.1.0. And if you want to add more than one subnet, you just need to use another subnet like 26. So in case of 26, 59 plus 5 means up to 64 IP address you will get in case of slash 26. So I'm not going to make any changes. Click next, review and create. This is our second VNet. First VNet we created with name of class VNet, and second VNet we are trying to create with name of training VNet. Once our VNet is ready to use, we will create one virtual machine and we'll take the RDP of both virtual machines which is available. One VM is available in class.com, class VNet, and another virtual machine we will create in our training VNet, correct? So each and every machines will contain a different IP address, like class C IP address contain 192.168 dot something. Class B based VNet contain 172.16 dot something. Deployment is in progress. Let me connect our virtual machine that we have already created. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to turn on our existing virtual machine. The existing virtual machine contained by the class VNet. Okay, it is in progress. Once our VNet is ready, we will create one virtual machine. So see, just wanted to add few things in case of VNet. So VNet is a type of private network. You know that whenever we connect any machine with the internet, whenever we create any virtual machine over a cloud provider, any cloud provider like Amazon or AWS or Google Cloud or Azure, so each and every machines contain two different IP address. One IP address which is correlated to private, and another IP address which is public IP address. By using the public IP address, we are able to make a communication between on-premises machine to Azure virtual machine or any other cloud-based machine. Fine, so our virtual machine is ready. Let me create one more VM because the second VNet is also working fine. So I'm just going to create one more virtual machine, but the second virtual machine will put it into different, you can say that VNet. So second VNet VM, I'm just going to create with name of domain, and I don't want to configure any kind of failover, so just need to proceed. No infrastructure. Operating system, let me select Windows Server 2019 data center. Okay, no need to make any changes. Proceed with username and password. 3389 is mandatory because you know that whenever we proceed and create any virtual machine based on Windows, so we are responsible to make a connection through the RDP. So that's why you need to add a 3389. I don't want to put it into class because the class VNet already contain one virtual machine. I'm going to put it into the training VNet, right? That contain 172.16.1.0/26. No need to make any changes, just need to proceed and create. Normally it will take up to 2 to 3 minute time. So once our VNet is virtual machine is ready, we will proceed and configure VNet pairing to make a communication. Okay. Deployment is in progress. Meanwhile, let me connect our old virtual machine, means previous virtual machine, which is running in class.com, class VNet. So I'm going to take the RDP of our existing virtual machine. So what you need to do, because we make a communication, so you must need to take the RDP, right? Okay, virtual machines. We just need to open the virtual machines properties, connect RDP, and you must need to download the tools. With the help of RDP tools, we are able to make a communication, right? Let me connect by using the default user ID and password that we use to make a communication. This is old virtual machine that we created, right? The old virtual machine, I think we used a Windows Server 2016, right? So just wait for a few seconds. This is our Windows 2016. I'm just going to open CMD and verify the number of verify the existing IP address of this machine. So now we are getting a IP address 192.168.1.4. Okay, everything is fine. So what you need to do, we just need to execute the command of ping. Another virtual machine is in progress, so wait for a few seconds. Now we are getting IP address of 1.4. Let me turn off the firewall as well. Just need to execute firewall.cpl. It will redirect you on the firewall page. I'm just going to turn off the firewall. It's mandatory and click OK. Wait for a few seconds because we need to take the RDP of second virtual machines as well. So let me connect another VM. Second virtual machine is also ready to use with name of domain. Let me download the RDP and make a communication, right? Select RDP, download, and proceed to connect. Domain, username, and password. The first virtual machine that we already connected that contained the IP address of 192.168.1.4. Second virtual machine, Windows Server 2019, I think it will contain the IP address of 172.16.1.4 because both virtual machines are available in different VNet, right? So let's wait for a few seconds. We successfully connected our server 2019, which is available in training VNet, right? So what we need to do, let's turn off the firewall first and try to make a communication between each other. How we can do that? We just need to open CMD and execute the command of IP config. One 172.16.1.4, right? Because it is available in different class-based IP address. Firewall.cpl, right? So firewall.cpl command can redirect you on page of firewall setting. So I'm just going to turn off the firewall and click OK. Let me make a communication. So to check the communication, what you need to do, we just need to execute the command of ping space the second virtual machine name. Ping, then space 192.168.1.4, right? Space minus T. So what happened whenever we execute the command space minus T, sorry, it's a space minus T. Ping space 192.168 minus T. So both virtual machines contain a different class-based IP address. So I don't think we are able to make a communication because one virtual machine contains class B and another virtual machine contains class C IP address. So not possible to make a communication without routing, right? So request timeout, we are getting a request timeout. So what you need to do, back to the Azure portal, configure pairing, right? So pairing, which is a feature of VNet, back to the virtual network properties, select any network, like I'm going to open the class VNets property, and we are able to find one option pairing. We just need to click on pairing, then click add pairing, and here we just need to provide the name like test. No need to do anything. I don't want to block anything. And second, you need to provide the remote name test2. Everything is okay. Select the second VNet. Class VNet is your properties. I'm just going to select training VNet. The source VNet name is class and destination VNet name is training. So I'm just going to select, click add. Wait for a few seconds. We are trying to add, a communication between each other. It's updating, right? Let me refresh the page. Now it's connected. If you want to check, right? So we have already connected with the communication. So let me check the connectivity. We are getting a reply, right? Because after pairing, we are able to make a communication. We are getting a reply from 172 to 192. You can check the both communication, means you can verify the connection from one location to another location as well. So guys, this is all about VNet pairing. I hope all of you understand about the concept. If you have any question, if you have any doubt, please let me know. And please do subscribe your on Teach Me Cloud YouTube channel. Take care guys. Bye bye.